Good evening and welcome to the TV 15 Game of the Week. I'm Matt Volland along with Rory Yanish. We are at a very loud McDonough High School tonight where the McDonough Rams host the Thomas Stone Cougars. Both of these teams having some problems coming into this game. Thomas Stone at 3-3 in the conference, McDonough 2-4. The Cougars 12-6 overall, McDonough 10-8.
And Matt, McDonough has lost 4 out of their last 5 games, and Thomas Stone has lost 3 out of their last 5. There's been some changes on the roster. There's going to be some players playing tonight that you haven't seen before. There's going to be some others that aren't going to play. Both of these teams trying to get back on track, trying to get ready for the playoffs and go into the playoffs on a good note.
As Roy said, some of the performers you might have seen in previous games here on TV 15 not playing tonight. Let's talk about the key guys in there tonight.
For McDonough, James Short, their sophomore shooting guard, needs a big game. And I think another key is going to be a starter who's only starting for the 3rd time, and that's Jerry Parker. He is a 6'7" center, and he's going to have to do the majority of the rebounding for McDonough for them to have a chance.
Well, the Thomas Stone Cougars look like they might win the conference at one point. It's the Westlake Wolverines, undefeated at 5-0 right now.
And Thomas Stone is going to rely on their 1-2 punch. Guard Sean Perkins, one of the leading scorers in the county, and their big man inside, who I really like as a ball player, Maurice Givens. He's 6'3", he's a rebounder and scorer, and when he plays well early, Stone usually wins.
I talked to someone before tonight's game. They said, boy, they couldn't stop that big boy inside. We'll have to see if McDonough can stop Maurice Givens and the Thomas Stone Cougars here tonight. It's the TV 15 Game of the Week from McDonough High School. The Rams host the Cougars. We'll have the tip-off right after this. High School, tonight's TV 15 Game of the Week features the McDonough Rams against the Thomas Stone Cougars. Just about set to get underway to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. Thomas Stone, 12-6 overall, McDonough 10-8 overall.
At guard, number 12, senior Sean Perkins.
Sean Perkins, a 1,000-point man, super 3-point shooter, and the leader of this ball club.
For the McDonough Rams, Doug Rowland starting at guard.
For Thomas Stone, wearing number 40, senior junior Maurice Givens.
There's big Maurice Givens, the 6'3" junior post player.
Junior Jerry Parker.
Junior Jerry Parker starting at center this evening, number 52 for McDonough.
Senior Andre Coles.
For both teams.
Lineups.
Thomas Stone, 12-6 overall, McDonough 10-8 overall.
At guard, number 12, senior Sean Perkins.
Sean Perkins, a 1,000-point man, super 3-point shooter, and the leader of this ball club.
For the McDonough Rams, number 30, senior Doug Rowland starting at guard.
For Thomas Stone, wearing number 40, senior Daniel Carr.
Danny Carr averages 7 points a game for Thomas Stone. Good deep shooter.
Sophomore starting guard, number 22, James Short.
At senior, wearing number
McDonough's leading scorer.
52, junior Maurice Givens.
There's big Maurice Givens, the 6'3" junior post player.
Junior Jerry Parker.
Junior Jerry Parker starting at center this evening, number 52 for McDonough.
Senior Andre Coles.
Andre Coles, the 6'4" forward.
Travis Chase.
Number 44, Travis Chase, senior forward for McDonough.
A sophomore playing guard.
Mike Gordon, 20, the 5th starter for Thomas Stone.
Andrew Argerbright, number 42, starting at guard for the McDonough Rams here this evening. We'll step aside as we await the beginning of the national anthem. Well, I guess we have a minute or two before the color guard comes out here.
The McDonough Army Junior ROTC color guard, Colonel Marshall Martin and Master Sergeant George Monk are the instructors for this honor guard.
The national anthem here at McDonough High School just about set to get underway. As we talked about before the game, these two teams on a run the wrong way. Both of them losing some ball games prior to tonight, so whoever gets the victory tonight, it'll be a big win for that team.
John Mappus is the McDonough head coach. Steve Datcher, the longtime veteran coach at Thomas Stone, and they enjoy, Matt, a very friendly rivalry, these two coaches. They like each other, they respect each other, they've coached against each other several times. There's never any animosity. They go out, coach hard, play hard, and that's a good coaching relationship.
This will be our second look at both of these ball clubs. They both came up with wins the last time we saw them. Thomas Stone beat La Plata, McDonough knocked off Lackey. Now they go head-to-head, and the tap tracked down by the Thomas Stone Cougars. Danny Carr, number 40, brings it over half court.
McDonough, as usual, starts in a straight man-to-man defense.
And Carr caught on the sideline. Now gets the ball out to Andre Coles on the drive through the lane.
Travis Chase probably going to be called with the bump. McDonough has played almost exclusive man-to-man defense the entire year.
Sean Perkins to inbound for Thomas Stone. Lobs the ball up to Givens. Givens making the move on the inside. The ball all the way around the rim a couple of times and in. Thomas Stone up 2-0.
And we said if Givens gets off early, Thomas Stone usually has a good ball game.
Had the official fall down in the backcourt. He's up and okay. Perkins with the ball for the Cougars. A little underhanded scoop shot, and the Cougars lead 4-0.
Little up-court pressure, man-to-man pressure by Thomas Stone, and they start in a man-to-man defense as well.
It's Perkins on Rowland. Pass inside from Argabright. The shot by Chase, no good.
Maurice Givens bothered that shot.
Coles tracks down the loose ball, gets it to Perkins.
Coach Datcher said he wanted to get Givens and Coles involved in the offense. He felt his team was taking too many outside shots during that losing spell.
Shot inside by Coles, off the glass and in. Nice pass by Peter King. Cougars up 6-0.
And they have gone inside 3 times to score. McDonough off to a very slow start.
Pass inside by Gordon, rather. Got my rosters mixed up here. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. We're just underway in the first quarter. Shot.
James Short.
An air ball by Short, tracked down by the Cougars. Quickly down court, Danny Carr. Back up top to Perkins. Perkins looking for Givens inside.
That's the matchup we'll want to watch. Givens 52, Parker 52.
The long shot taken by Danny Carr, no good. Rebound by James Short. Short down court, tried to get the ball to Parker.
Pass a little too low for the 6'7" Parker to get down to it, and McDonough has taken, what, just 1 shot or 2 shots in the first 2 minutes and found themselves down 6-0.
Perkins with the ball inside to Givens. His shot up and in. 8-0 Thomas Stone.
Coach Mappus looking on intently as his club digging themselves a deep hole here to begin the ball game.
Argabright into Chase. Givens, the man defense on Chase. James Short, the drive through the lane. Givens blocks it, picks it up, starts the fast break. He gets it to Perkins, all alone down court, and it's 10-0.
McDonough needs a timeout.
John Mappus up off the bench. He's calling a timeout. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thomas Stone 10, McDonough nothing. We'll have more first quarter action. Roy Yanish back at McDonough High School. Well, the last time we saw the Thomas Stone Cougars, they jumped out to a big lead over the La Plata Warriors and never looked back, winning by 16 points. They've jumped out to a 10-0 lead on the McDonough Rams here tonight.
Brian Carter in the ball game for McDonough, number 24, replacing Jerry Parker.
Argabright thinks about a shot, gets it to Travis Chase from the free throw line, bounces around it in. McDonough's first points of the game. They trail 10-2.
Took them almost 3 minutes, but Travis nails the leaner from the lane.
Mike Gordon to Danny Carr. Nice pass inside to Coles. He makes the shot and the foul.
Thomas Stone has made it look almost too easy. The ball is getting inside without any difficulty at all, and we may have to have a defensive adjustment here.
Our first foul of the ball game picked up by Brian Carter.
Coles off to a quick start with 2 buckets.
Travis Chase rebounds the missed free throw. Actually, that's Carter's first, the second foul on the Rams. Argabright on the drive over top of Givens, rolls around and out. Chase battling for the rebound.
Andre Benton in the game.
Now Benton with the scoop shot. Wild, no good. Picked up by Gordon. He'll get it out to Perkins. Perkins, the pass to the wide open Carr. His shot short. Battle for the ball. Givens comes up with it off the glass for two.
Givens and Coles are destroying McDonough inside. They have 10 points between them and accounted for this 12-point early lead.
14-2, Thomas Stone. The missed shot by Chase. Coles had the ball. Chase gets it back off the glass. He can't get it, and I think Givens will pick up the foul underneath.
Travis hustling, trying to get his team motivated and back in this ball game, and did a good job. Travis, a senior, the top rebounder on the club. That foul was on Maurice Givens, his first. Jerry Parker returns for McDonough. Brian Carter, after a very brief entrance, is out.
Chase's first free throw, rolls around and in.
Chase was our player of the game when McDonough defeated Lackey earlier in the season.
We got a chance to talk to him afterwards, and he sinks both free throws. Now 14-4. Thomas Stone leads. 4:25 left here in the first quarter.
There's the defensive adjustment. McDonough goes into a 2-1-2 zone to try to stop that inside presence. And Parker knocks the ball away from Givens.
Chase gets it to Rowland. Rowland covered by Gordon. Thomas Stone still in the man-to-man. The shot put up and in. Jerry Parker with the basket.
And that's what Coach Mappus has been looking for Parker to do this season. Get the ball low, power to the hoop, and not fade away. And Jerry took it strong, completed the play, and gets a chance for a three-pointer.
Well, it was 10-0. Now it's 14-6. Parker at the line to attempt the free throw. Too strong, no good. And Givens pulls down the rebound. Ken McDonough in the zone defense. The dish into Coles. His shot up over Parker is good.
Boy, Coles and Givens have both been on fire. Andre, 6 points early in this ball game.
Back to a 10-point lead. Rowland out to Argabright. Argabright on the drive. Nice shot with the left hand off the glass, 16-8.
Andrew, better known as a three-point shooter, has taken to the ring twice.
And there's a three-point shot from Perkins, no good. Travis Chase picks the ball up underneath. Argabright down court, had Parker wide open in the middle. Didn't see him, tried the finger roll. It's no good, but he's fouled.
And official Tom Wyrick on the call on Gordon. Tom, a veteran official, and in this observer's opinion, one of the better ones in the league. The other official is Nate Sherrod, who we'll show you a little later in the game.
Well, heck, let's show him right now.
There you go. Nate Sherrod. He came over to the table to tell us he had seen us work up at Thomas Stone. Nate, very good official.
Argabright misses the first free throw. Givens on the bench for the Cougars.
So I'm setting the table, Matt. After I gave those plaudits to the officials, we can't have you jawing at them later. It won't work, will it?
Nick Vitellis seeing his first action for Thomas Stone. The Cougars working around the perimeter. The pass into Coles. Back out to Carr. Carr takes the three-pointer and nails it. An 11-point Stone lead at 19-8.
Danny, a designated shooter, not afraid to put it up and drains the three.
Rowland makes the move in the lane, gets it out to Argabright. Back up top to Rowland as they set up the offense. The Cougars still in the man defense. It's Perkins on Rowland. A bad pass right off of the table here in front of us. There you see us, and there you see Danny Carr set to inbound. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left here, first quarter.
We should mention it early.
Gordon, the three-pointer. That's too strong. Argabright with the pass to Rowland went off his chest, and Nick Vitellis, his first points of the ball game.
The three Thomas Stone big men, Givens, Coles, and Vitalis, have 14 points in the first quarter.
And the Rams as a team only have 8. Andre Benton with the ball, the drive down the baseline, dishes it behind him to Parker. Parker to Rowland. Back to Benton, he's wide open, backs up for the three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Vitellis with the rebound.
Vitalis, 6'4", sophomore. Good contributor off the bench for Stone and will be one of their keystones next year. He'll replace Andre Coles, who graduates.
Brian Hawkins up and off the bench at the scorer's table, set to check in at the next timeout. Carr and Perkins playing catch. Carr says enough of that. I'll take another 3. Rims in and out, no good. Parker with the rebound. And he's tied up underneath. Not much fight there for Parker to give it away, get it away from Carr.
The 6'7" Parker, the 5'9" Danny Carr. Parker did keep the ball up, but he just didn't spread his elbows quite enough. But that's something that he's working on, and it was a good rebound.
Hawkins checks in. He replaced Gordon. So Brian Hawkins, 32, seeing his first action for the Cougars.
James Short back in the ball game. He has yet to score.
Parker inside Vitellis, off the glass for 2.
Strong move by Jerry, his second bucket.
Hawkins will run the point now, gets it to Perkins in the left corner.
McDonough stays in that zone.
Looking to get the ball inside at every opportunity. There it goes into Vitellis, to Coles, to a wide open Hawkins about 3 feet behind the 3-point line. No good. Argabright with the rebound.
Argabright, a sophomore. To Short, a sophomore.
Short shot, up and in.
James Short, the leading scorer for McDonough this season, averaging 15 a game, his first bucket.
1 minute left first quarter. Thomas Stone 21, McDonough 12. The 3-pointer by Perkins is no good. Argabright with the rebound. Here Perkins from behind, knocks it away. Carr, the pass back to Perkins, blows the layup, and is knocked out of bounds by the Rams.
McDonough has lost, I think, 3 rebounds, and Stone has had 3 easy chances.
Perkins, a little smile on his face after the miss. He knew he should have had that one. The inbound to Vitellis. Puts it up in the lane, gets a nice bounce, and he scores again.
The post players for Thomas Stone have been dominant. 4 for Vitalis, 6 for Coles, 6 for Givens.
Points in the paint doing it for the Cougars thus far. Chase with the shot, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Hawkins, tries to get it to Perkins, knocked away by Chase, but he knocks it out of bounds. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter, some more substitutions.
Peter King, a junior 6-foot guard forward, comes in.
Argabright takes a seat for McDonough. And Perkins will head out. Landon Ferraro in for Thomas Stone.
I think that's his first varsity action. I haven't seen him all year. I think he may be up from the JV squad or just recently joined the team. About 5'4", would you say?
Sure. We're down to 11 seconds here in the first quarter. The Cougars looking for the last shot. They get it inside. Coles, the reverse off the glass is good. McDonough.
8 points for Coles.
The long down court shot almost went in. That was Doug Rowland from about half court. But as has everything else here in the first half, it just didn't work for the Rams. 25-12. The Cougars jumped out to a 10-0 lead. They haven't looked back. We'll have more of the second quarter. Thomas Stone leads McDonough 25-12.
Thomas Stone dominating in the paint in that first quarter with 18, and then 18 points from their 3 big men, plus Sean Perkins had a layup. 20 of their 25 points coming from the blue paint area.
The Cougars turn it over on their first possession here in the second half. Nice pass inside to Parker. Somebody got a piece of him. I think Nick Vitellis will be called for that foul.
And Jerry Parker is doing a good job. It was a good entry pass from James Short, and Parker is turning his body towards the hoop. With his 6'7" body, he's a good jumper. He can create some mismatches for Thomas Stone inside.
Givens checks in for Coles. They may have called Coles on that foul. It's not up on the scoreboard yet. 3 team fouls for the Cougars, 2 for the Rams. Still not up on the scoreboard. I do think they indicated now it is. It's Vitellis.
Parker 0 for 2 from the line.
Parker, the 6'7" junior setter for the McDonough Rams. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Brian Hawkins.
They'll look for Givens. He's there. Parker comes over the top, but no call.
Good play by Parker. He knocks the ball away. Short. Drives down, dumps it off to Chase.
This Thomas Stone defense has given McDonough trouble. They're in a man-to-man, straight up man-to-man.
Chase working on Vitellis in the lane. His shot is good.
Travis, 6 points, the leading scorer for McDonough.
The lead down to 11, 25-14, Thomas Stone. Looked like a half-court trap, but McDonough didn't get there quick enough. The shot missed outside by Carr, now back down the other way. The shot missed by Benton.
James Short with the down court foul. That was Peter King up high on the glass, but he couldn't control the ball there. Almost pulled the rebound out. McDonough remains ice cold shooting-wise here in the first half. Have scored only 14 points.
As Sean Perkins comes back into the ball game for Danny Carr.
Now switching defenses again, and it looks like a 2-3 or 2-1-2 zone. Trying to find some combination to stop this inside scoring onslaught that Thomas